Imagine spending 2 years dealing with exhaustion, self doubt, financial stress, and countless sleepless nights, only to have everything you've worked for come down to one moment, or in my case, one 4 hour exam and a mouse. For me, that moment came when I took and passed the state board exam for my respiratory therapy license. Passing that exam represented more than just earning my license. It represented 2 years of sacrifice, missing time with family and friends, financial struggles, and times when I questioned whether I could finish something that I had started. That day changed the way I viewed myself. It showed me that I was capable of accomplishing goals that before I thought were out of reach. It all started at a diner. I had gone to a diner to get breakfast because I thought it was a good idea to eat a full breakfast before a 4 hour test. But as I sat there, uneasy, nervous, just thinking about what was waiting for me, I barely picked at my food. I ended up giving up on breakfast and left for the testing facility. My body was on autopilot because I barely remember the drive. I just kept asking myself, was everything I had done up to that point enough? Was I prepared? Did I deserve to pass? Would everything I had sacrificed these last 2 years been worth it? As I sat in front of the computer about to start, I told myself that no matter what the result of this test was, I was proud of myself because before I was somebody who was just coasting in life. I was comfortable at a certain level of complacency and never thought about pursuing higher education, let alone trying to build an actual career. And here I was about to take the last step in that journey. As I clicked start on that test, everything else disappeared for the next 4 hours. Every question was read thoroughly. I analyzed it. I made sure to understand what each question was asking me. I even heard my instructor's voice in my head explaining to me that these exams were part knowledge, part critical thinking, and part strategy. And so that's how I kept on going, one by one, taking down each question. I almost exhausted the full 4 hour period of the exam. And as I just sat there about to hit submit on the exam. I just was very proud of myself regardless. I hit submit, and while the test was generating my score, I was already thinking about the possibility of me having failed and was thinking about what other routes of studying that I could take, what other resources I could use. But then the result came up, and next to my name, it read passed. A sudden rush of joy, relief, and pride took over me, and I just let out a chuckle. I left the testing facility and drove straight home to my wife. I did not even bother to put on music or to roll up the windows. I just drove straight home because I wanted to share this moment with the person that supported me the whole way and never let me give up on myself. Passing that exam changed the way I viewed myself because for once in my life, I had started something and I saw it through the end. I invested in something that was going to benefit my future, and I accomplished in succeeding every goal in that journey. That journey still resonates with me today because it changed my mindset. It taught me that I can accomplish anything that I put my mind into as long as I match it with effort and time. Even to this day, I I would have been complacent and comfortable, but thinking back to that feeling of when I saw the name next to past, it has motivated me to keep on going, not to stay complacent, to keep setting and accomplishing goals that the old me would have never thought possible.